guys, what's up? It's your fave Black Ebot here, and today I'm going to try to show you the most budget-friendly and quickest tutorial for back to school. Now, I haven't been inside high school for quite a while now, but I am going back to college in September, and I knew I would have wanted a tutorial like this with different options, and that's what I'm going to share with you today. So let's just get started. So first I'm going to start off with sunscreen. I've been really liking this one recently. This is the Black Girl Sunscreen Kids version. It's quite cheap for USD. Now I am Canadian, so another option for my Canadians out there is this guy here. This is the Neutrogena Ultra Sheer Dry Touch Sunscreen. You can find it in Walmart, Shoppers, all of that, and it's about 15 bucks, so it is a little bit more expensive, but this one is also a great option. It is completely sheer. I've used it multiple times, but just beware, it does burn the eyes a little bit unless I have super sensitive eyes. That's just what I find. Also, we have the Hawaiian Topic Sheer Touch Sunscreen with a shimmer. This one's really good for the body. I find usually I neglect the body, so if you're looking for a good sunscreen just for every day, this one's quite cheap as well. And it does give your skin a little bit of a glow, which is kind of nice. For this tutorial though, I am going to be using the Black Girl Sunscreen Kids version. I'm only using a dollop and I'm putting that all over my face, but don't forget to also put it on your neck and chest. I didn't do that in this video, but you should definitely do that. Next up is foundations, and just a quick disclaimer, I have dry skin, so most of my recommendations are going to be quite dewy. First, we have the e.l.f. Camo CC Cream. This one's really nice. It's nice and lightweight on the skin, and it's also SPF 30, which is a great touch. Next is the NYX Born to Glow Foundation. This one is nice and dewy as well, but it does have a higher coverage, so I really like this for, some of my more acne prone days. So next are concealers. Now, LA Girl Pro Conceal, I don't even have to say anything about this one. It's cheap, it's good, and it's nice and thick. Next is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, which is a great option too if you're looking for something a little bit more affordable. For this tutorial specifically, I'm going to be using the LA Girl, and we're going to put the first product on our face. So we let that concealer sit there and bake for a little bit before we blend it out. While that concealer is sitting there, I'm gonna do my brows real quick. For this, I'm using the I Envy All-in-One Brow Pomade. It comes with a brush and even a stencil, okay? You could get these at your local beauty supply store or even on Amazon, and they're like $10, which is amazing and way cheaper than the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow. To make your brow application go quicker, I always suggest to shave off half your brows or just have your brows groomed, period. If your brows are already kind of in your desired shape, it makes it way easier inside the morning to just quickly fill in what you need to fill in. From there, I am using the LA Girl Pro Conceal just to kind of clean up my brow. I like to just have them in a straight line, so we're just gonna make sure that it looks all straight and nice. After my brows are done, I am moving on to my foundation. I'm using the e.l.f. CC Camo Cream this time, and I'm just dotting that around my face. Then I just start blending out my face with just a beauty blender. I am waiting to the very last minute to blend out my concealer because leaving it on and letting it bake for a little bit just increases its opacity. Next up, I'm just using Laura Mercier's translucent powder to set my face. Now, I know this one is not affordable, but I don't buy when I don't need it, and I haven't needed this a translucent powder in a very, very long time. But if you are looking for an affordable one, I would definitely suggest the Maybelline. Now, to warm up the face, I do have two options for y'all. For my Americans, the Juvia's Place Bronze Duo Bronzer is amazing. You can use it as a bronzer and blush. For my Canadians, Absolute Pros Bronzer Palette is great. It's cheap. You can find it at your beauty supply store. As well as the LA Girl Just Blushing Blush. They're very, very cheap. They come in multiple colors, and it's a great option if you're just looking for something for every day. For this tutorial, I am going to be using the Juvia's Place Duo just because it's easier, and we're just going to be warming up the outsides of our face with this. Now for the eyes, I'm starting off with LA Girl's eyeliner pencil in black, and we're basically lining the whole entire eye. I want this to look nice and smoky. From here, I'm going to be taking a black eyeshadow. Now, this actual palette that I'm using is discontinued, so I would suggest the one in the corner. LA Girl makes really good eyeshadows. From here, I'm just looking up into a mirror and smoking out my bottom lash line, and also kind of taking that eyeshadow and winging it up. To make this a little bit easier, I am going to take a lighter and just burn it slightly so that it becomes softer. I'm taking that same kohl eyeliner and winging out my top lid. Next up, I'm using Essence cheapest liner. This is literally $4, and I'm just kind of cleaning up the line a little bit and adding a little bit of extra details. Next, I'm using a white eyeliner from NYX just to coat my bottom lashes in. I find this is a little bit of a fun technique to spice up your everyday makeup. Also, it makes it feel like you've put in a lot of effort even when you didn't. And lastly, we got the lashes. Now, I get this big pack for like $5 on AliExpress. I'll definitely link the one down below. Lastly, for the lips, I'm using the same exact eyeliner that I used on my eyes. This is the black one, and I'm outlining my lips with this. Now, again, I'm using a product I've already used, and this is the same LA Girl concealer. And this is just to create a nice nude. This is probably the easiest way to create a nude, and also it's cheap because you already have all these products. And now lastly, for the lips, I'm going right back into the bronzer that I used before, and I'm just patting that inside the middle of my lips to create a little bit more of a natural, even ombre from the lip liner to the concealer. Now you can either leave it matte like this and it looks great, or you could use a cheap beauty supply store lip gloss to create a more glossy, fuller lipped look. And with that, this is the end of the tutorial. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found some good products to use for your upcoming semesters. With that being said, this is the end of the video. If you liked the video, like. If you disliked the video, dislike. It's all feedback. Definitely comment down below on what styles I should try next. Follow me on my Instagram and my TikTok. I'm trying to use that platform more. I'll see you there. I'll see you next time, and bye!